So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, we've got Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the 2. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Brunson. Doncic against Murray. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees Murray.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Green. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Doncic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Doncic has got 7 points. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Murray. Doncic with a block.
The defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Now here's Murray. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And it's Doncic missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. From deep, Barton. And again, Denver no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside, Green. Powell, a screen on Porter. And here's Doncic outside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And here's Jokic outside. Fires in the triple.
The big man from deep. Jokic's ability to sink threes really does allow him to space the floor for his teammates.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Jokic the screen. Shot clock at 6. Porter finds Jokic. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
The assist.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, and so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Powell passes to Brunson. Doncic outside. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Green. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. Absolutely carrying the offense.
All right, rookies, come on, come on and get
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Finney-Smith up top. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Doncic has got 16 points.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
Gordon outside. His first shot attempt. Murray passes to Gordon. And he buries his first look.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score. But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Murray, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 22.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, so agile and fluid at 6'10", finishing with an exclamation point. Porter Jr. Hard to stop this young guy.
Doncic, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
From deep, it's tipped. It's stolen by Green.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Brunson. He's got 25.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Murray from outside. Jokic finds Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Brunson with it. Checked by Murray. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the three ball to go. Doncic has got 28.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Here's Powell. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Murray, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And here's Doncic outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Doncic has got 31.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Doncic with it. Checked by Gordon. He's still feeling it. And it's Doncic missing. Denver is shooting at 45% of the game so far. Gordon finds Barton to the paint. It's stolen by Green. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Powell, high post. Here's Green. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Doncic, no good. And here's Porter outside. Drops in the 3.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Nuggets foul. Grid 4. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Forbes can't get it to go. Outside Bertans. Bertans with a screen on Green. Dinwiddie outside. Tipped to the middle. And the power dunk by Bertans.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Second team foul.
Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Dinwiddie against Morris. Hardaway on the wing. Tries the spin move. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Bullock. Dinwiddie against Morris. Dinwiddie, no good for Denver. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Morris for three. Knocks down the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. The three. Forbes with the rebound. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Puts it up. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Bullock. Denver grabs the miss. 1:43 left in the third. Morris outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Green Ford. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Left side, Hardaway.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Spins. Outside Bertans. It's stolen by Green. In transition. Here's Forbes. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Forbes has got 6.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Marjanovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Morris passes to Cousins. Here's Najee. Three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Marjanovic. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris for 3. And so it's Dallas up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Monte Morris, also Bryn Forbes out there, Green out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Najee in at the 4 slot. Pass to Najee, and here's Cousins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Forbes. Cans it with nobody near him.
Well, with that stroke that Forbes has, I wouldn't be surprised if he was knocking down shots not long after he started walking. Great confidence as a shooter.
To the inside. Right side Green. Here's Doncic. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. From deep. Rebounded by Cousins. Well, the Nuggets shooting at 45% of the game so far. Morris for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Doncic. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Morris. Pass to Powell. Now here's Brunson. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. No good that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Green against Green. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Morris with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Forbes. Morris outside. Off target with the three.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And that's an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
The shot off that time.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
To the paint. Here's Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Murray with it. Picked up by Powell. Oh, Denver gets it back. And Jokic throws it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
6 on the shot clock. Green for 3. Sinks the tray.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Buries it from 3.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find a look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Powell. Covered by Jokic. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 37.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Jokic. And down it goes. 2 points.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Outside Brunson. Dallas takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it never add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now Booker after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
Doncic fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Green passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Paul surveying the floor. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bridges, no one around him. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Powell with the screen. Johnson with it. Chris Paul covering. And Doncic gets it to go.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Crowder with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Booker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now, here's Doncic. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. It's a 6-point game. Ball against Doncic. And so they foul intentionally.
White foul. That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Booker. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Doncic. He's got 8. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They kick it out to Green. It's Powell on the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Ball outside, into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Powell kicks to Doncic. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Tries the spin move. And the dunk by Doncic.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Ayton dishes to Bridges. over Green. That one doesn't drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Finney-Smith kicks to Green. On the wing, Doncic. Powell with a screen on Paul. Powell. It's good on the putback.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Paul outside. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Finney-Smith. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 16.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. Ayton against Doncic. Powell. Rebound by the Suns. Booker, right side. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
With the step back. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The drive by Booker. And he can't bank that one in. And taken away by Paul. Crowder from outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Here's Powell. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Brunson. Out to Doncic. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 19 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Paul against Doncic. Paul kicks to Crowder. To the inside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside, Green. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Ayton. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 7.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Runs in the pass to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. Doncic against Paul. There's the feed to Ayton. Doncic with the steal. There's the triple. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 12 now for the man.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Bounce pass from Paul. Booker finds Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Booker. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 13-5 run. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Back to Brunson. Dishes to Doncic. From deep. The long distance three is buried. And he has 28 points for the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bridges outside. Ayton dishes to Booker. Paul kicks to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his third assist on the night.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He nailed. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Travis Bertans out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Payne. They get it back. Dallas leading by 15. Outside Hardaway. Spins. Here's Bertans. Passes it to Dinwiddie, and stolen by Payne. Inside, Dinwiddie with the steal. Bertans against Craig. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Craig passes to Payne. Banked in off the glass. Payne's got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Suns trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hardaway with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. Out to Hardaway. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The pass to Craig. Stolen by Bullock. To the middle. Stolen by McGee. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Craig. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Craig's got his first bucket in this one. There's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Kicks it to Bullock. Another 3 for Dallas.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. Stolen by Bullock. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Hardaway. Back to Bullock. 5 on the clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Shamet missing. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Suns trail by 21. Payne finds McGee. 41 seconds left in the third. Back to Craig. Takes the 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. From deep three-point range, again the miss by the Mavericks. Craig kicks to Shamet. Trains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee, Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Dallas. Now Payne. And he drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Marjanovic with it. Brunson with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So it's Phoenix now. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Chris Paul checked in for the Suns.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Chris Paul.
Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Runs in the pass to Doncic. Powell with a screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And a deep three from Doncic. That one no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot off that time. Deflects the pass. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here is Doncic. From deep three-point range.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Powell with a screen on Paul. Down low. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Dallas moving it around. Shoots over Crowder. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Pass to Brunson. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic fires from way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. He was all alone on that one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Doncic with it from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Doncic way outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Crowder. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Paul. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but
Here we go. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Now here's Gobert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
Doncic against Conley. On the wing, Green. Powell, a screen on Conley. And Doncic launches from deep, and it's Gobert with a rebound. The three from Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The three.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. On offense, here's Utah. Outside Conley to the middle. It's stolen by Green. It's a one-on-one situation. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Utah. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Dallas no good that time either. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Brunson from downtown, and that comes off the assist by Green.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Conley, outside Mitchell. This one for three. Utah, the rebound. Pass to Gobert. From outside the arc. Doncic pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Green. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Drills it from deep.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Steps back. To the paint. The kick out to Brunson. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Inside. And Powell with the stuff.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. The three from Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Mitchell misses.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. The good thing his teammates have played well. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Takes the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Powell sets a screen. Doncic outside. Driving in. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. And he makes it.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovic, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. And it's Brunson in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. On the wing, Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Pass to Conley. Here's Mitchell.
After a sharp first quarter, he's not shooting as well here in the second.
Takes a step back, and here's Brunson from the arc. Doncic outside. The 3 is up, and Gobert with a block. Launches it. Powell. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Now here's Gobert. From deep 3-point range. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Steps back, and here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Mitchell against Brunson. Pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. 5 to shoot. Back to O'Neal from behind the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
3-point.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
With the step back. And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Conley with the ball. Green picks him up. The kick out to Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. From deep, back to Mitchell. Bogdanovic from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Doncic. Outside for Green. Here's Powell. And here's Doncic outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Brunson against Mitchell, and he can't get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kyle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Launches a 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
For 3.
Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence,
and so it's the Utes. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. On target from range. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Dinwiddie goes in. Clarkson grabs a miss. And for Utah, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's the 3. That one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Pass to Marjanovic. Out to the right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And that one's drained from the low block. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night. Utah leading. Gay outside to the wing on the left. Pascal from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Bullock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. From deep, Gay. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Tries the spin move. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway, the pass to Bertans. Up top, Dinwiddie. He's covered by Clarkson. It's Bullock on the wing, looking for his first basket still in this one. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. The Jazz again can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Spins. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Marjanovic. In transition, here come the Jazz. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
It's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty well at 45% from the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hardaway, no good. And here are the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Clarkson with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Azubuike, no good.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish.
Pass to Bullock. Beyond the arc. Dallas, no good that time either. Now here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end. You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Steps back. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Mavericks trailing, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's Bullock on the wing. Bertans with a screen on Bogdanovic. Pass to Bertans. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Mitchell. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bullock rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go with a 3. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Bertans. Dives for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And here's Doncic. Jacks up with 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. And so they foul intentionally. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. From the wing, Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drains the triple.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Left side Mitchell. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 7.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Marjanovic. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, VA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Pass to Marjanovic. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Powell with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Green, the pass to Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
Back to Mitchell. Down low. Ooh, poked away. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Mitchell against Brunson. Nice move. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Brunson. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 20 points.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Mitchell to the inside. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Doncic, good.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Conley goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 3.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Outside, Green. From deep, here's Doncic. Count it! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Doncic outside. 30 seconds left in the final quarter.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. It's good!
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Brett, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Green, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Outside, Porter. The pass to Jokic. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. They really don't want this game to come down to the wire. Coach said Luka Doncic is so good in the clutch, either shooting it, driving it, or passing it. He'd like to avoid that scenario altogether. So that means they have to be comfortably ahead in the 4th quarter. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Jokic. And it's Doncic missing.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Puts up a 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play, it evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down. Doncic has got 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. And a deep 3 from Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Doncic with the bucket.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Gordon for 3. Stolen away. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Porter with the steal. Here's Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
Here's Finney Smith. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Doncic has got 11 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Jokic passes to Murray. Driving in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter, parking the time. And we'll get going after this from ball.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Green is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Jokic. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's deflected. Porter with the steal. The drive by Jokic. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Murray. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Jamal Murray's hands on defense right there, being disruptive, staying active. Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And the dunk by Powell.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Here's Doncic. He's got 17. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Launches it. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jokic passes to Barton. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Doncic fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Right side, Porter. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Out to Doncic. The 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's Barton on the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For Dallas, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far.
Passes it to Jokic. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. The 3 for Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 20.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Launches a 3. Powell pulls it in.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
The Nuggets trail by 6. On the wing, Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Doncic outside. Buries the long-range jumper. 26 points for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He's got 8 3-pointers. 26. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Morris. Green is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Bullock. Here's Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 5. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brett Berry. Brett, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those 3-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Can't connect from short range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Nuggets trail 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Najee. A 3-pointer, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's stolen by Green. Here's Morris. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Bullock kicks to Bertans. Hardaway passes to Bertans. 4 on the clock. Here's Marjanovic. That one off the back iron and out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
The shot's good from Forbes.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Takes a step back. Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The pass to Najee. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Bullock. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Najee. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Forbes. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Dinwiddie. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dinwiddie wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Bullock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 3. Morris outside. Kicks it to Forbes. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside Hardaway. Dinwiddie passes to Bertens. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Morris looking over the floor. Green finds Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To the inside. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Back to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. There's Green with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Dinwiddie outside. Dallas no good that time either. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 11. We're going to step aside.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Green. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Foul the Mavericks, moving it up. And an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Gordon with it. Now Green defending. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Brunson scanning the floor. Fires from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic against Murray. Porter in the corner. Inside. Here's Jokic. Can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Doncic finds Marjanovic. Right side, Green. Doncic with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Green. And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Launches it.
Porter bringing the D now, some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
Pass to Barton. Now Jokic. The dish to Porter. And the pass to Barton. Jokic with it. Back to Barton. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Gordon. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Doncic. There's the three. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Passes to Murray. The kick out to Barton. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Doncic from deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Porter finds Jokic. Tipped away. Gordon against Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Nuggets ball.
And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Doncic fires from way outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And it's Murray penetrating. Doncic with the steal. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Denver. Now Barton outside Gordon. Porter in the corner. Murray surveying the D. So the Nuggets win it. It was a thing. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And he gets that one. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton to the left side wing for 3. Paul shot is off. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Doncic outside. Back to Powell. Stolen by Ayton. Now here's Crowder. Booker with it. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. All sorts of time. And he drops that one in.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Outside, Green. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic. He's guarded by Paul. Shot from the top of the key. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Now Booker. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got the second bucket on the night.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Doncic outside. Into the lane. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Deandre Ayton.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Green. Powell finds Brunson. Now Doncic. Powell with screen on Booker. A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Takes a step back. Outside. Green. Doncic against Paul. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Doncic. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Doncic on the wing. Tries to spin move. Back to Powell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Powell. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Out to Bridges. Here's Booker on the wing. Crowder. Ayton passes to Crowder. Here's Bridges. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Five ticks left in the first quarter here. From deep, here's Doncic.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
All right, Luka's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Pacers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Bridges. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Doncic. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Brunson. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Brunson. Here's Doncic. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Doncic has got 10 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Paul finds Ayton. Ayton, the screen on Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got his first basket of the night.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Doncic. Green, the pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Deandre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Brunson passes to Doncic. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Brunson defending. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Drives to the hoop. Deflected. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Screen by Marjanovic. Doncic, good.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul drives in. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Brunson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside Booker. Inside. To stop the run. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the down. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for Dallas. Boban Marjanovic out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Craig. The shot by Payne, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bertans. Here's Marjanovic. Covered by McGee. Spins. Here's Hardaway. And it's in there. Hardaway's got his first basket.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Payne against Dinwiddie. And stolen by Hardaway. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Offline with a 3. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
First team foul.
Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Bullock. Right side Bertans. Really left him alone that time.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch four looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Craig. And he drops the first.
Phoenix foul. Torrey Craig. That's his second personal foul.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Boy, the Suns are struggling. They're scoreless since the first half. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. And here's McGee. And the bucket is good.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's Hardaway. To the middle. Tipped away. And the Suns pushing it up now. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball stolen.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Marjanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Payne on the bounce. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And here's Payne outside. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Suns foul. Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Mavericks.
He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix's shooting is around 55% so far. And here's Payne outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Oh, McGee with the block. That's good from Craig on the assist by Payne. Craig's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. Hardaway up top. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas no good that time either.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Outside Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Doncic outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Deandre.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Right side, Green. Doncic against Paul. The 3. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. And now the Suns fast break. 3-pointer, Bridges. Suns keep it alive. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Goes up again. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Doncic passes to Powell. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Powell, a screen on Paul. Back to Powell. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Hey, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Paul. And Doncic, here we go. Outside Brunson. 5 on the clock. Doncic right side. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 25 points.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him. Not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Bridges outside. And here's Ayton. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Paul against Doncic. Powell outside. Pass to Brunson. Over to the wing. Marjanovic. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside Brunson. No good with the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Ayton finds Booker. Driving inside. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Paul. Here's Marjanovic. Covered by Crowder.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Suns with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. They double-team Paul for three. Bridges. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within three.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Pass to Green, to the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Now here's Booker. To tie it up. It falls. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
And here's Doncic outside. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
Shooting for Dallas.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Fans allowed it. Get
5 ticks left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
It's time to get up and get loud.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
That's his second personal foul.
Both free throws good from Booker. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset Clippers.
score for the visiting Dallas.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Dwight Powell is out there with Green. And it's Finney-Smith into the 4 slot.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Mitchell outside. The Mavericks pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doncic from deep three-point land. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Nice move, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Dallas no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the wide open shot from Green drains the 19-footer.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now, here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Powell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Mitchell against Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Conley surveying the D. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Conley's got 8 points. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Steps back. Doncic from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
Very rarely do you see Doncic out of rhythm with his jump shots, even off the dribble. His accuracy is too good.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Powell with it, now defended by Gobert. Here's Doncic.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
For 3, Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Mavericks rebound on the wing. Doncic takes a 3. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Back to O'Neal. A 3 ball. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:12 left to play in the first. Mitchell wide open. Utah getting another chance here. Gobert finds Bogdanovich, and here is O'Neal. Lock at 6. O'Neal is screen on Doncic. Mitchell passes to O'Neal, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Again, Mitchell missing.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Outside Conley. Lets it go with a three. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 6.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
With the step back. Green kicks to Doncic. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. No good with the layup. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And here's Green outside. Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Good on the 3-point shot. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
O'Neal passes to Conley. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. To the left wing. Screen by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And they recover it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
The 3 for Doncic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
That's his first triple of the second period. 3rd of the game.
Powell with a screen on Bogdanovich. Doncic, no good. And it's Utah's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Conley with a wide open look. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. The offensive rebound.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now Mitchell, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich wide open. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 14. Brunson kicks to Powell. Doncic from deep 3-point land. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Over in the corner, Conley. No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 16. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Jazz leading by 16. A clear look for Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Doncic way outside. Dallas again missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Mavericks trail by 19. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Mitchell's got 17 now.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And it's Doncic missing. Here's Conley. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Utah with a 21-point. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for Dallas, Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green, and it's Marjanovic in at the power forward position. And here's Gay after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Here's the break, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Gay finds Clarkson. Pass to Azubuike. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Gay comes over with a double team. Pascal against Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Connects from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clarkson outside from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Releases. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. Here he goes. Azubuike the pass to Pascal. To the middle. It's stolen by Marjanovic. The three. Brunson, no good. Jazz leading by 16. Pascal, the pass to Whiteside. One-on-one fast break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Down low, Powell with the steal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Azubuike. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Gay. And the rejection by Marjanovic.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Second team foul.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Inside, it's stolen by Green. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Doncic against Clarkson. For three. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Doncic.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Doncic looking it over. From downtown. That shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Davis Bertans checks in for Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. Hardaway's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Now here is Conley. 8 points for him. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Bertans. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. Hardaway against O'Neal. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 11 points.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Hardaway with a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For three, Mitchell. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 12. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Whiteside, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 17 now just in the second half. Brunson against Mitchell. It's up a 3. And they get it back. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Down low. Bogdanovich left side. 6 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Powell. Over in the corner, Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Back to Powell. Out to Doncic. From deep. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Powell with a screen on Bogdanovich. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mitchell against Brunson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop and the harm.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
It's good. The basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. A little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. I told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Devin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
To the middle, here's Marjanovic. Second chance effort. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich against Doncic. 5 to shoot. With the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency. And boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Fires for 3. Another shot. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Finney-Smith passes to Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's just a 4-point Utah lead. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Going inside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Powell with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. And Whiteside sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Whiteside sets the bid for Mitchell. Back to Whiteside. Oh,
he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Doncic, here we go, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
So it's the Mavericks now, trailing by 2. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Bogdanovic, a screen on Bogdanovic to the inside. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game play. Mitchell left side. Whiteside finds Bogdanovic. Lock at 6. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And here's Conley outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take it. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovic at small forward. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Green dishes to Doncic. To take the lead, Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Doncic fires from way outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Mitchell. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. Kept alive. Out to Doncic. This is it to Bogdanovic. Tries again. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Finally into the lane. For 3, Mitchell trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the first basket here in overtime for Utah.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Doncic with the bucket.
And a cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge 3 at the other end.
Out to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Now the pass to Mitchell. A 3. Conley's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten off to a cold start from the field in overtime, just 1 of 5. Powell with a screen on Conley. Doncic against Conley. And they double up Doncic. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Frames it from downtown.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Bogdanovic. Yes!
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Conley finds Mitchell. Here is Whiteside. Bogdanovic passes to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside, Conley. Buries it from outside.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Come on, get back and don't pay attention.
Doncic way outside. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably.